Hello, this is Victor. I'm here with a new weekly painting, and after explaining how I do the skin, in the next video I'm going to explain how I'm doing the bronze color, or the not the bronze, is more a copper color. So we are going to start applying contrast Gilliman flesh on top of the metal where you want to do the this copper color. Okay, so we are going to apply this in all the armor plates where I want to have this copperish color. You can see that as soon as we apply the Gilliman flesh, you will have this reddish orange color of the copper, okay, or dark bronze. So we're going to do this. You can see here I will do another part. We'll do the helmet, for example, or the shoulder pad is going to be more visible, so you can do the shoulder pad. You apply quite a generous amount of paint, trying that it's not pulling too much, and try not to do what I did there, that is to to touch the skin. Okay, so we are going to do example this one. When the other thing is that you have to be careful that the metal is not too dark. It will not work well. As you can see here that these armor plates, the metal is darker. It's more difficult to have this nice reddish color or orangey color of the copper, okay? Especially in the hidden parts. And we are going to do as well this, okay? And we keep doing all the parts where I want to put the copper, for example the helmet. Okay, so we'll do this on the rest of the miniature and I show you, I come back for the next step. So once Gilliman flesh is applied, the next step I'm going to apply agave air shade on the same armor plates where I applied Gilliman's flesh. Okay, so we're going to do, this will make the color darker, will increase the contrast, and will increase the shading. Okay, so you are going to do something like that. Okay, in another one I did this on gold, so you can do this in middle plates in gold or in this copper color, so it's just up to you, or make it different for each one. Okay, so I apply this. On the different bronze, I would say it's more copper than bronze, copperish part. Okay, here you can see that because the metal was darker, the color is darker. When we apply that, it will look good. The option is to make 2 layers of Gilliman flesh, but I think doing that will give this nice thing, will look good. You can see this will also help on the shading. Okay, here we go. I will do the side of the helmet. Here we go. I think now it's okay. If you go a little bit in the past that I want to put silver later on, don't worry. We will tie up everything later on. But now, This is how it looks like. Okay, so now I wait at this device and I'm back for the next step. Okay, this is how we look like once the aggravated air shade have dried. What you can do next if you want to increase a little bit the brightness in some places, we are going to use Balthasar Gold, and we can apply this on some strategic parts, right? Especially here at the back, I have the feeling it's too dark, and on the helmet, okay, we can apply now a little bit of Balthasar Gold, and this will help to increase the brightness. I will not apply it everywhere. As I said, I want to go quite strategic where to apply it. Okay, so I will go there. We are going to go here at the back because I think it's too the color is too off. It's too, let's call this, desaturated. So we want to this here. The intention is to saturate a little bit more with the color, leaving the recesses with this desaturated color and dark, almost dark gray, brown gray. This will give this nice highlights. For example, here you can choose if you want to do highlight with this. I think I will do with silver there, but I will apply the Balthasar Gold mainly here. Here, for example, that the Gilliman was not almost there. So the intention now, we have all the shading done with the Gilliman and the Agvax air shade. So now it's to add some brightness. Okay, the edges I will keep it with silvery color as well as these spikes. This is why I'm not touching these spikes. Okay, and I'm not touching the edges there. Here on these plates, I can apply a little bit of this. And as we have all this base done with Gilliman flakes on top of silver, yeah, we don't need to cover everything. We just need to cover where we think we are missing color. For example, here we need very little. Okay, and here at the front I will add just very small touch. And as I said, this is mainly to intensify, to saturate a little bit the color, because this Gilliman can be quite desaturated to do that. Okay, you can see now it's the colors start to pop up more. We're going to do as well these ones here at the front. Okay, I like how the legs look like, so I will not touch more. Here at the back, definitely I will add a little bit. Okay, I think this is good enough. Now what we are going to do is we are going to take iron breaker and we are going to clean up all the places where the Gilliman flesh went and we don't want to have it, right? So let me explain this by example. For example, this arrow here, this chaos arrow, I want it to be really silver. So now we are going to put iron breaker to remove any brown shading from this part. The rim of the mask of the helmet or the rim of the grid. We go with iron breaker and we clean up. And then, as I said, I want these spikes to be more like iron, so I put iron breaker on them, as well as the back spikes. Okay, there we go. I'm going to do this rim here. Then I'm going to take. You can see what I'm doing, right? I'm just bringing back. Then on the edge, on these edges, I like to apply this silver. A silver iron breaker. Have this ring. Now I'm going to do this spike. I know that in reality this is not the part of the copper color, but I did this link. I just want to show you what I do next, okay? So I will keep cleaning up. I will also do the small rivets. Okay. Okay, so I will keep doing that, and I come back once I have done all this metal. So while I was doing the highlights or the cleaning with iron breaker, one thing that we are going to, where we are going to put iron breaker is on the symbol, right, of the looks like this is the symbol of the iron golems, this type of grid with the spikes. So to make the symbol be more visible, I will apply iron breaker on top of this symbol, so this can pop up against the Copperish color, right? And I'm also doing the rim of this thing. Then now comes the difficult part, that is to do the rivets. Okay, and looks like that. Still need to clean up a little bit the bottom. Okay, now it's better. And I will also do this type of rings that are connecting the plates, right? And I will do the rims of these plates, the bottom rims. Okay, something like that. Okay, I just wanted to show you, especially the symbol thing was important, because you will see this after I have done this step. I wanted to explain that I'm also paying attention to this symbol. So now I will keep working on that, and I'm back for the next step. So this is how it should look like once we have done all the trimming and clean up with iron breaker. And now we are going to apply, let me zoom in a little bit maybe, and we're going to apply nihilate oxide, okay? So this will give, I will do a little bit of wetting on the armor to show that this is not a pristine and new armor, it's something that has been used, okay? And it's quite battered. So for example, we can apply a little bit of nihilate outside here. Don't put too much. Okay, just to give this bluish tone, and big drips a little bit on this part here. We can put it around some of the spikes. Okay, for example, this big one. But just here and there. Don't overdo, because now if not will look too bluish. But I think it's nice, especially in the recesses, to add a little bit of this nickelite oxide, and will give the sensation of old and not well maintained armor in a way. Okay, we can put it here around this. If you have made a mistake in some of this, now you can correct this. This is too much. Okay, so if you put too much, clean up the brush, remove the excess. Okay, this is okay here. I think I will put something on the helmet as well, simple around this. So as you can see, I try to go in some random recesses and apply a little bit of this nickelite oxide. Okay, just here and there. If it's too blue, I clean up my brush and then I spread a little bit. Okay, we're going to put, for example, here. This is a good place to put another one. Okay, we can put it here. Okay, put, for example, here at the back. And as you can see, try to go with a small brush, and that way I can control exactly how much I'm putting of this. Okay, and this will be how I do the armor. So this will be my last step on this armor and for this tutorial. So I hope you find this one interesting. So yeah, I think this is good enough. Later on, when I have the miniature finished, maybe I will redo, because I have to do also the gold parts or the brass parts, and then I can add a little bit more. So when I have the full picture, but this is how I will do the armors, the armor of the different iron golems. Okay. So, and yeah, and I hope you find this interesting. Please let me know what do you think. Let me know about this color for the armor of the iron golems. And that's all for now. So as usual, thanks a lot for watching, and see you again later. Bye.